When you read about Thomas Andrews, it fit with what Jamie said. They took the Titanic exhibit across the country, and as soon as my daughter Teal heard that they were coming to Chicago, we bought tickets immediately and figured Jamie has to go see it.
The things that he was experiencing were becoming more and more intense, and the obsession had been going on for so long that I thought maybe if he is exposed to things that were actually there, maybe something will click in him and it won't be such an obsession anymore. Maybe if he gets closer to it, it'll make things better.
When we went to the Titanic exhibit in Chicago, I was hoping that there would be something that would turn the corner for Jamie. But it was after the exhibit that Jamie had the dream that I call the death dream. He had been suffering from night terrors for a couple of years. Well, one night, this was after we had seen the exhibit, I was home alone with Jamie. He was in bed asleep, and I was watching television, and all of a sudden I heard a bang on his bedroom wall. It was rhythmic. It was bang, 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 bang. And I jumped up and I ran down the hallway and I flung the door open, and Jamie was up on all fours on his bed. He was staring at the floor and he was almost convulsing. He was shaking so hard. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was terrified, and I didn't know if I should, like, shake him out of it. And before I could even do anything, he screamed, and I cannot tell you the terror in his voice. He screamed, "She's going down." It didn't sound like a little boy. It sounded like a man. And I started to cry. But after that night, it was a day or two, he would talk about the Titanic. And then it was a week, he'd talk about the Titanic. Then it was 2 weeks. And slowly, he just stopped talking about it. And I really felt that through all of that brought him to the memory of actually the ship sinking. And once he experienced that, it was over. It was over.
My name is Jamie, and I'm 19 years old. I would like to think that I was probably Thomas Andrews, just because of the personality traits, and what he did is what I would have done. He gave himself up to let others get off the ship. And it was a horrible tragedy in history, and I don't know, I'm just very at peace with it, than knowing that I died on the Titanic. The Titanic will always be in connection to me some way, and it's always going to be a part of me, but it's just about living this life now. And I no longer feel like it's my fault.